மறுபடியும் வணக்கம் மக்களே. லேட்டஸ்டா ஜாயின் பண்ண அனைத்து மக்களுக்கும் வணக்கம். டைல் தமிழ் இன்ஸ்டிடியூட் ஃபார் லீடர்ஷிப் எக்ஸலன்ஸ் அப்படின்ற ஒரு என்ஜிஓ ஆர்கனைசேஷன். நாங்க இன்னைக்கு 12th அக்டோபர் உங்களுக்காக உலக தமிழ் மக்களை இணைப்பதற்காக ஓர் இடம் அப்படின்றதுக்காக அனைத்து தமிழ் மக்களையும் ஓர் இடத்தில் நாம சந்திப்போம். ஏன்னா நம்ம எல்லாம் எத்தனையோ பேர் நம்ம சொந்த ஊரை விட்டு வெளிநாட்டுல வந்து வேலைக்கோ படிப்புக்கோ வரோம், இல்ல ஒரு 10 நாள் கோர்ஸ் கூட பண்றதுக்காக வரோம். ஆனா வரும்போது தமிழ் மக்கள் இருக்காங்களா, தமிழ் கல்ச்சர் தமிழ் பாரம்பரியங்களை அவங்க வந்து ஃபாலோ பண்றாங்களா அப்படின்ற ஒரு ஆச்சரியம் இருக்கும். தமிழ் மக்களை பார்த்தாலே அடடா தமிழ் மக்களா அப்படின்ற சந்தோஷம் வரும். சோ இதுக்காக ஒரு பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் என்னடா நம்ம நாங்களா சில டைம்ஸ் நம்ம முன்னாடி வரும்போது நம்ம கஷ்டப்பட்டிருப்போம். அந்த கஷ்டம் இனிமே வரவங்களுக்கும் இருக்கக்கூடாது அப்படின்றதுக்காக நாங்க ஒரு 15 ஸ்பெஷல் கெஸ்ட் ஸ்பீக்கர்ஸ் அக்ராஸ் த குளோப். இது ஒரு இன்டர்நேஷனல் தமிழ் யூத் கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் நடக்குது. It's happening across the globe. So we have speakers from UK, USA, Canada, Germany, அதே மாதிரி மலேசியா, சவுத் ஆப்பிரிக்கா, சவுதி, நெதர்லாண்ட்ஸ் இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய இடத்துல இருந்து வந்திருக்காங்க. உங்களுக்காக சொல்றதுக்கு நாங்க தமிழ் மக்கள் இங்க இருக்கோம். எந்த சப்போர்ட்னாலும் நீங்க எங்கள்ட்ட கேட்கலாம். நாங்க இப்படிலாம் அச்சீவ் பண்ணோம், இப்படிலாம் சேலஞ்சஸ் கோ த்ரூ பண்ணோம் அப்படின்றத ஷேர் பண்றதுக்காக இருக்காங்க. அடுத்தபடியாக we have Ajeera Ananthakumar as a special guest speaker. She is a great friend and also a very doctor. First, welcome, doctor. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
I'm good. Thank you.
And
Hi.
she's from Belarus. And she is a very dear friend and a very big part of TILE as well. அவங்களுக்கு எப்பவுமே வந்து டைல் மூலியமா நிறைய பேரை ரோல் மாடலா நான் இருக்கணும். அதுக்காக நான் நிறைய பேர்த்துக்கு சொல்லித் தரணும், கைட் பண்ணணும், லீடர்ஷிப் ஸ்கில்ஸை என்ஹான்ஸ் பண்ணணும். அவங்களுக்காக நிறைய கான்ட்ரிபியூட் பண்றாங்க டைல்காகவும். அண்ட் அது மட்டும் இல்லாம அவங்க ஜென்ரலாவே ஷீ இஸ் அ வெரி குட், ஐ மீன் டாக்டரா நிறைய சேவை செய்யறாங்க நிறைய மக்களுக்காக. சோ சொல்லுங்க அஜீரா உங்களை பத்தி.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Ajeera, but you can call me Aji. I'm in Belarus. I moved to Belarus in 2018 to start my medical career. And yeah, I basically enjoy being with child. I enjoy being with child. Child has supported me in every bit of my career. It has made me feel more connected and supported me in my journey. And it has reinforced the importance of community on my side. Okay, so introduction to Belarus. Many of you all wouldn't have heard about Belarus, but Belarus is located in Eastern Europe, bordered by Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Lithuania, and Latvia. And it has a population of about 9.4 million people. It has a rich history and a diverse culture. But the Tamil population is small, mostly students and immigrants who come to work. But it's primarily due to migration and yes, educational opportunities, but it is growing. Simple, but growing.
A quick question here, Ajeera. When
Yeah.
you say Tamil population and students, what kind of courses they come for in Belarus to study for?
Okay, so they come either for medicine, for engineering most of the time. I have a chart later, but they do come for those two mainly, but there is also IT.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Yes.
Okay, so main cities in Belarus, the main one is Minsk. I live in Vitebsk, which is a bit north. And yes, there are around 4 medical schools in Belarus. There's Vitebsk, there's one in Vitebsk, there's one in Minsk, Grodno, and Gomel. And in each of it, there is a good Tamil cultural diversity formed by the students, by Tamil students. They celebrate a lot of cultural events, and even Belarusian people join us in celebrating those events because it's very rich, it's very colorful, so they really like our celebrations. Yes, we'll move on to the next slide. I'll explain more later. Okay, so about early migration, about history of Tamils in Belarus. So like the first Tamil migrants arrived in Belarus like in the late 20th century, seeking education, job opportunities, and also it's a very popular destination because universities offer programs in English, so it's more accessible for international students, and also there is a lot of scholarships given. Before there were scholarships like fully funded scholarships given, but lately it's half paid, but people do get scholarship. International students are still able to get scholarships to join. And about community growth, so over the years, the Tamil population in Belarus has grown. Then they have formed close-knit communities in main cities like Minsk. And recent developments, the ongoing geopolitical changes have led to an increase in migration. So people do move more to Belarus. And there are more Tamils looking for stability and looking for opportunities in Belarus. Social pressures on the diaspora. So challenges faced. There are a lot of challenges when you move to a new country. Yeah, but cultural adaptation, because when Tamil students move here, or Tamils move here, we have to get adapted to a new culture, which is significantly different from our own. And we struggle with language barriers and feelings of alienation, and there is a difficulty in forming connections. And also you have identity struggles while you have to balance your Tamil identity while integrating into the Belarusian society. And younger generations may feel caught between maintaining traditional values and also adapting to local customs. And discrimination and social isolation. Tamil immigrants can also encounter discrimination, prejudice, which can hinder their own social integration. So experiences of racism can also lead to feelings of isolation and stress. And next slide, please. So like newcomers, since we find it difficult to build social networks, universities, jobs, they all have small knit communities, small cultural events. For example, we are having Navaratri today. So small events which can help us celebrate and not feel lonely and overcome our loneliness and also feel at home. Quality of life in Belarus. So cost of living is generally low. It's very low, and that's the most attractive thing about Belarus. It's generally low than many Western European countries. And living conditions, access to healthcare is very good. Belarus has a public healthcare system, and it provides essential medical services, and also expats like us, we can access it by having private insurances, medical insurances. And the education system is also robust. And yes, public services, everything we can access everything. Even though we are expats, we can still access everything. So Belarus makes all of it accessible to us. So we don't feel like we are in a different country. We still feel at home.
Perfect. So when you, yes.
Yes. Okay, so career opportunities. So Belarus offers various career opportunities like IT, engineering, healthcare, and many universities provide programs in English, which makes it easier for international students. Because when I moved, I didn't speak Russian, but now I do. But that time, my university offered me programs in English, so it made me easier to adapt. It made it easier for me to get involved with their university programs and make myself feel home, and also scholarships. Sorry? Okay, so scholarships, educational grants are also available. So it encourages more students to come here.
Yep. Okay.
So this is the growth rate of
Yeah.
international students over time. So it's keeping on increasing. When I joined, there were like 50 students in my batch, but now there's over 300 in each batch. So Belarus is becoming more attractive to international
Yes.
students, to Tamil students mainly. There are a lot of Tamils here.
Just a quick question here, Ajira, because we know the social conditions happening in and around Belarus. So அதுக்காகவே I feel like நம்ம நாட்டு மக்கள் தமிழ் மக்கள் எஸ்பெஷலி மெடிசன் படிக்கணும் அப்படின்றது ஒரு பெரிய ஆசை அவங்களுக்குலாம். அந்த மாதிரி மக்கள் வந்து அதுக்காகவே நோக்கி வராங்கல்ல. ஸோ do you feel a change அந்த மாதிரி அவங்களுக்கு என்ன கஷ்டங்கள் ஃபீல் பண்றாங்க? அதுக்காகவே do you feel like social pressure மத்த நியர்பை ரீஜன்ல இருக்கிறதுனால இங்க அடாப்டேஷன் வருதா? அவங்களால ஈஸியா அடாப்ட் ஆயிக்க முடியுதா with the all language and weather conditions and things like that? Would you?
Inga, it's a bit high now, like getting adapted is not easy. But இப்போ எங்களோட நாட்டுல இருந்து இங்க வரைக்குள்ள you feel like you have a goal when you come here, and also you have your seniors, you have doctors who have graduated, but they are there to help you on the process. They make it easier for you. They they guide you through it, and சொல்லுவாங்க, it's okay, you can do this, and they have special events, and they organize dinners, they organize parties. So there are some specific for Tamil students, there are some specific for all the students, so you can make friends with other cultural students too. And in that way you broaden up your friend circle, and also you meet new people. So in that case it'll be easier for you to adapt Inga. It's hard to adapt, but at a
Not,
point you will.
it's achievable. And
It is
when,
achievable.
yes, it is achievable. And when with speakers like you, we are letting people know, like, நாங்க இருக்கோம் இங்க, don't worry, we are there, தமிழ் மக்கள் இங்க இருக்காங்க. Because I also see, like, நீங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி you're celebrating நவராத்திரி today.
Yeah.
நம்மளோட கனெக்ஷன் அங்க விட்டு போகாது. அதுக்காக டெஃபினட்டா இருக்கும்ல, கண்டிப்பா.
Yeah, it's there. So this was pictures of our Navratri last time. So
Yeah.
and also I organized an event last time, Navaratri. We organized a Kalai Villa last time. So அப்படி we have cultural events inga, and the cultural events help us to
Yes.
adapt. Yeah.
To bond with Tamil
To
culture.
bond with new people. Yeah, not just Tamils, but also Tamils.
New
Yes.
people, yes.
New
And
people.
also enhance your networking.
Yes. Power of networking. I just wanted to share that. It's final, but it's very important to build connections. That is the main thing which keeps me at bay in Belarus, because Inga, you don't have a lot of people who are like-minded. But building connections is very crucial, because you'll need it for professional growth, you'll need it for personal growth. And it allows you to share experiences, you have to share resources, opportunities, and Tile's role. I want to emphasize on that, because organizations like Tile have been instrumental in my journey. So they provide mentorship, workshops, networking events that connected me with you, for example. And personal experience, personally, through Tile, I've built valuable relationships. Like, it has supported me in my adaptation in Belarus and in my professional development too. For example, I got the interest of learning Python through Rajanna. So he was the one who told me, okay, you can do this too. This is something. So I've built a lot of valuable relationships through Tile. And as a member of Tile, I have experienced firsthand how networking can transform one's journey. So through workshops, through events, I've connected with a lot of like-minded people, and they have guided me, they have supported me through my career path. And Tile creates a very safe space, a very supportive environment where I can share resources, get resources, celebrate successes, and navigate my challenges together with them.
Thank you, Aji, for your time today. It's
Raghavi,
a
there
pleasure.
is some questions, a quick one. I know
Yes.
it won't take much time. One, there was a person asking how safe is this because Russia-Ukraine war.
Yes.
And then there's another person asking about the cultural shock. So if you can briefly say that, Ajeera.
What was the first question?
How safe is it
Safe.
because of the Russia-Ukraine?
Okay, Russia-Ukraine war, it happened when it started when I was in my third or fourth year. It never affected us in any way. We are still safe in Belarus. I mean, I still do go out at 2 o'clock in the night, and I still feel very safe. I feel more safe here than I feel safe in France or back home. I feel more safe here. And next question. What was the biggest shock for you when you went to Belarus? Cultural
Now, the
shock.
reason she mentioned France is that while she's there, she visits France very often. So don't any French Tamils don't get offended by
Yeah,
because
get
the other
offended.
country that she visits often is France.
Yeah. My husband is in France, so I do visit him. My family is also there. So when I go there, I'm always on guard. Okay, but when I come here, I'm like, okay, finally, I'm home under Madhuri. Like, I get that finally under feel when I come back here. So yes. So what was the biggest shock for you when you went to Belarus? Cultural shock. I think the first thing was food, because I enjoy eating sometimes. So Inga, there wasn't a lot of Tamil food. There wasn't spicy food at all. Ipa, it's evolving. There are more Tamil restaurants coming up and all of that. But when I came, there Domino's color. So I was a bit shocked.
Evolving. அதுதான் நான் சொல்ல வந்தேன். ஏன்னா இப்ப ரஷ்யால அந்த வார் நடக்கிறதுனாலயே in and around other regions are getting trending. So because we still have Tamil parents are pushing, encouraging people, pushing the Salamakradhu, encouraging students to do medicine. அதுக்காக பெலரூஸை சூஸ் பண்றது ஒரு காமன் ஏரியா. ஸோ மக்களே, இதனால நான் என்ன சொல்ல வரேன், பெலரூஸ் இஸ் பர்ஃபெக்ட்லி சேஃப். அஜீரா இருக்காங்க, she has a huge network there. Tile is also willing to support.
Tile is also there.
Yeah, Tile is also there. So Tile is also supporting for students across the globe, Tamilians mattum illa, across the globe, who want to do education in Belarus. Yeah.
And this place, at this point, I wanted to congratulate, because from this year, Ajeera is actually taking over the role of chief exec of Tile to become the leader to shape ways. So congratulations, Ajeera.
Thank you, Anna.
Nandri Ajeera, Nandri Raj.